Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. 27-year-old Man United player future in the air as a Newcastle and West Ham circle. Manchester United midfielder Scott McTominay has been linked with a move away from the club, and the Red Devils are looking to bring in a quality replacement before selling him. West Ham United and Newcastle United are keen on the Scotland international, and they are waiting to find out whether Manchester United will sanction his departure in the coming weeks, as per Football Insider. The 27-year-old has been a useful squad player for Manchester United, but he is not a regular starter for them. He needs to play more often at this stage of his career, and joining clubs like West Ham or Newcastle could be ideal for him. Manchester United might not be able to provide him with regular first-team action. The Red Devils are hoping to bring in midfield reinforcement, and the Scottish international is likely to drop further down the pecking order. In addition to that, McTominay has a contract with Manchester United until 2025, and he will be a free agent next summer. With that said, Manchester United have an option to extend his deal by another year. It would make sense for them to cash on him this summer if he is not a key part of their plans going forward. Selling him would bring in the funds to improve the squad, and Manchester United would be able to sign quality players. It remains to be seen what the Premier League giants decide in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, the midfielder scored 10 goals and picked up 3 assists in all competitions last season, and he could be a useful acquisition for Newcastle and West Ham. The Hammers need more quality in the middle of the park, and signing a complete central midfielder like McTominay would be a wise decision. Newcastle need to add more creativity, goals, and work rate in the middle of the park as well. The 27-year-old is well settled in English football, and he could make an instant impact if he joins either of the two clubs. Saudi Arabian outfit began talks to sign 75-cap international from Man United. Manchester United midfielder Casemiro has been linked with a move away from the club this summer. The 32-year-old defensive midfielder has not been at his best over the last 12 months, and Manchester United would do well to find a quality alternative. Casemiro is in his 30s, and he is unlikely to get better with time. The Red Devils should look to cash in on him and sign an upgrade. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabian outfit Al Ittihad are prepared to provide him with an exit route, and they have already started discussions to sign the midfielder this summer, as per L'Equipe. The 75-cap Brazilian international has had an exceptional career, but he is on the decline. Manchester United need better players if they want to compete for major trophies on a consistent basis. They should look to invest in a quality defensive midfielder this summer. Meanwhile, a move to the Saudi Pro League could be ideal for Casemiro at this stage of his career. The lesser intensity would be a good fit for him, and he would get to earn a substantial amount of money at this stage of his career as well. It will be interesting to see if all parties can come to an agreement over the next few days. Manchester United have been linked with defensive midfielders like Manuel Ugarte, and it will be interesting to see if the Red Devils can bring him in as a replacement for the Brazilian international. The former Real Madrid midfielder might not have been at his best in the Premier League last season, but he is certainly good enough for Saudi Arabian football, and he could improve Al Ittihad immensely. Also, signing a decorated player like him would add greater global and commercial appeal to the league. Man United agree new contract for experienced player with over 100 international caps. Manchester United have agreed a new contract with veteran defender Johnny Evans, the club announced on Friday. Evans rejoined the Red Devils on a one-year contract last summer, following a spell at Leicester City, and was only initially meant to provide squad depth for Erik ten Hag. However, a spate of injuries meant Evans played a much more prominent role than he first anticipated, making 30 appearances across all competitions, including one from the bench in Man United's FA Cup final win over rivals Manchester City. That has all proven enough to convince Man United to offer Evans another year at Old Trafford, with the 107-time Northern Ireland international delighted to remain at the club where he began his professional career. He said the following: "I am delighted to have extended my contract at Manchester United for another season. To play for this great club and feel the support from our incredible fans is always a privilege. Returning to the club last season was an honor, representing the team on the pitch alongside fantastic teammates under an excellent manager. Winning the FA Cup together was an unforgettable experience. I know we can challenge for more trophies in the season ahead." Manchester United are preparing for their first pre-season friendly of the summer as they face Norwegian giants Rosenborg away on Monday. After that, they will take on Rangers on July 20 before heading out for their tour of the United States, where they will face fellow Premier League sides Arsenal and Liverpool, either side of a clash against La Liga outfit Real Betis. The Red Devils begin the new campaign on August 10 as they face Premier League champions Manchester City at Wembley in the Community Shield. Still a slight chance that Dortmund could sign Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho will leave Manchester United this summer. That much is clear. However, what remains unknown is his future destination. After enjoying a brilliant half-season at Borussia Dortmund, it was thought that he would be making his loan move to the Bundesliga side a permanent one, with the Red Devils keen to maximize any transfer fee on the player. Dortmund have taken a step back, according to German football expert Christian Falk. He said, "Borussia Dortmund are out of the Jadon Sancho race because they can't afford him. They just don't have the money, so have had to step back." There is, however, a potential route back to Signal Iduna Park for the former England international. Sancho is believed to be open to the overtures from Juventus, but it's understood that the Bianconeri need to sell before they can buy. In the eventuality that they can't get the players off their books that are needed to balance the club's coffers, a stay in the Bundesliga isn't out of the question. Falk added the following: "If Juventus can't sign Sancho, Dortmund would be still interested, but they can't pay his transfer fee at this moment. So it would appear to be a high-stakes waiting game to see how this game of poker eventually pans out. From United's point of view, the sooner that any deal can be done, the better, as the funds secured from Sancho's sale would allow them to enter the transfer market to an even greater degree than they have already." Man United have a clear path to sign Euro 2024 star over Man City and Chelsea. Manchester United have received a positive update in their pursuit of RB Leipzig and Spain midfielder Dani Olmo. The midfielder has been a standout player for Spain at Euro 2024. In his team's flawless journey to the last two in Germany, he has netted in all three of their knockout games. On Tuesday, he scored the game-winning goal against France in the semi-final. The three goals scored by the RB Leipzig player in La Roja's knockout rounds have attracted the attention of several elite teams, including Man United, Barcelona, and Bayern Munich. According to journalist Ben Jacobs, Manchester City have ruled out a move for the Spanish star, while Chelsea as well are not considering a bid for the informed midfielder. This has cleared the path for Man United to make a move for him and bring him to Old Trafford. However, the Red Devils face competition from Barcelona and Bayern Munich, who want to sign the player this summer. Spanish giants Barca have indulged in talks with the German club over signing Olmo this summer, but their priority signing is still Nico Williams from Athletic Bilbao. That gives Man United the opportunity to make a move for the player and make him a part of their new era under Sir Jim Ratcliffe at Old Trafford. Olmo has hinted at a possible departure from the Red Bull Arena After 3.5 years in quest of a new challenge overseas, he prefers to play as a number 10 behind the striker, but his versatility to play on both the flanks as well will be a huge asset for any team who signs him. After moving from Dinamo Zagreb to RB Leipzig in 2020, Olmo, now 26 years old, has made 148 appearances for the Bundesliga team and scored 29 goals. His creativity and inventive nature is something that can help Man United in the final third, where they have often struggled for ideas. Man United set up meeting with the 24-year-old Arsenal targets representatives. Manchester United have been linked with a move for the Fenerbahce defender Ferdi Kadioglu. According to a report from Team Talk, the Red Devils are currently leading the chase to sign the 24-year-old left-back, and they will face competition from Arsenal and Wolves. Manager Jose Mourinho wants to keep the Turkish defender at the club, and it will be interesting to see if Manchester United can convince Fenerbahce to sell the player with a lucrative proposal. It's no secret that the Red Devils need more quality and depth in the fullback department, and Kadioglu would be a useful acquisition for them. Kadioglu would help Manchester United at both ends of the pitch. The defender contributed to Rhodes' 3 goals and 5 assists last season, and he will help the Red Devils improve going forward. The opportunity to move to Manchester United will be quite attractive for the defender, and he will look to test himself in the Premier League. It would be an exciting opportunity at this stage of his career. The Turkish defender is entering his peak years, and he will want to compete at the highest level. Meanwhile, Arsenal need to bring in a left back as well, and it will be interesting to see if they can beat Manchester United to his signature. Nuno Tavares and Kieran Tierney are expected to be moved on, and Arsenal need more depth in the left-back department. They will be able to offer the player Champions League football next season, and they might feel that it could give them an edge in the transfer race. Manchester United and Arsenal have the financial muscle to get the deal done. Meanwhile, the report states that Manchester United have already set up a meeting with the left-back's representatives in the coming days in order to discuss a potential move. It will be interesting to see how the situation develops. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.